star. His father, competitor in Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre and all across the Mexican independent scene. And of course has made his way to raise Masatora Yasuda here in Japan and then remained active across the Japanese independent scene. As it is Yasuda who may have wrestling flowing through his veins, but that has not always worked out for every single person that walks into a ring as a second-generation star. Sometimes the stardom is to never come, and you can name a list as long as you possibly want to, but the idea here is Masatora Yasuda must continue to develop, does not want to be a flash in the pan, hasn't even started to flash. As a shot there from Murashima. Going right after Kato here tonight. I'd love to preview a little bit our Block B competition. And we will continue to do that all throughout the evening, of course. We will be opening up here tonight as Murashima lays in here on Yasuda in the corner. And it will be the first match on the final night of Block B. The Velocities, Paris De Silva and Jude London versus Bullet Club's Taiji Ishimori and Robbie X. Folks, every single team, all 6 teams, still alive in Block B, all tied at 4 points apiece. There are 8 different scenarios that we could see as this one continues to roll on for our final night. We're going to get into every single one of them as the cover here for Daiki Nagai only at 2. And let's bring it right back down, right back in, cover one more time, and it's only going to be a 2 count. An opportunity for the Velocities, Bullet Club, Ninja Mac, and the DKC Catch 2-2, Intergalactic Jet Setters, and Roppongi Revice all to walk away with. And just as much history as there is there, there's history to be made for men such as Tiger Mask continuing to compete in the late age. And very little steps being missed here by Tiger Mask, even if not pulling out a string of victories in this year's tournament, so to say. Oh, wait a minute. Tiger Mask laying the playing field out. The world knows what it wants to see. Oh, and a double trip up here from the War Dogs. And it wasn't going to be enough here as Clark Connors really tearing at that mask here of Tiger Mask. It was something we saw back in their Block A competition. Fresh off of a House of Torture battle, Tiger Mask and Capitán Suicida having their masks completely torn, nearly in half. Clark Connors and Drilla Moloney, well, Bullet Club will do what Bullet Club will do, and ripping at those masks just the same. It did lead to 2 more points being put on the board for Clark Connors and Drilla Moloney in Super Junior Tag League this year, as we're taking things into the audience deep and fervor. Oh man, what are we doing here? Taking things out to the audience as referee Sakamoto trying to bring Gedo and Capitán Suicida back inside the ring, but he can't see what Drilla Moloney and Clark Connors are doing.
Come on, Tiger, you little pussy.
Well, that was just unsavory there from Clark Connors. As it's Tiger Mask that's going to look to find himself back inside the ring here tonight. Scoring what I consider to be some shock points on the board, specifically that win over the IWGP, or former rather, Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Bullet Club War Dogs. And folks, we'd be remiss to not, of course, mention the recent announcement, El Phantasmo to take a leave of absence due to a incredibly unfortunate health concern, and we do wish El Phantasmo our very best in the bottom of our hearts, as Hiroshi Tanahashi was scheduled originally to fight alongside El Phantasmo here tonight, as well as coming up at Power Struggle. El Phantasmo subbed out here tonight for a hell of a replacement in Boltin Oleg. And when we will see El Phantasmo again, well, the world may never know, but Hiroshi Tanahashi must continue the fight, whether El Phantasmo is here or not. The battle of good versus the Battle of Evil, as it's Tanahashi. Oh, man. Folks, it is Evil's goal to force an early retirement on Hiroshi Tanahashi. Claims that he's the true president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And, well, whenever I say that you're going to be put out to pasture, I'm going to be the one to put you out to pasture. And with Tanahashi going to high-risk maneuvers like that, well, it could be Tanahashi putting an end to himself early on ahead of January 4th, 2026. As we are a little over a year away from that point, that right knee heavily taped up, I know, underneath for Hiroshi Tanahashi. And that is going to remain a prime target, not only in this matchup, but coming out at Power Struggle November 4th. Evil and Ren Narita take on Hiroshi Tanahashi and Boltin Oleg in a special tag team matchup. And then, of course, January 4th, Wrestle Kingdom 19. Take to convince the world. And folks, that's not a question that I could give you an answer to. Could it be a victory over Sonata? Could it be Umino staring toe-to-toe, eye-to-eye with whoever is IWGP World Heavyweight Champion by the end of the night? Or could it be a completely different career trajectory? And that's what we have to find out for both of these men, as it is Sonata. Tried to turn up the heat there, did Sonata, and Shota cuts it down. Based on simply got it in there with the uppercut. Excursion out in Europe had Shota Umino. Makes a lot of sense. He utilizes that European. As off the ropes here for Umino, and the drop kick right to the knee. And switching levels, so adept at switching levels is Sonata. And it's going to be Doki and Master Wato that take control for the time being, as it is Doki. Beautiful arm drag there, takes down Master Wato. Both these men, the way their careers tie back to Mexico. Master Wato, brief excursion in Mexico. Doki came up wrestling on the dirt floors of Mexico for 10 plus years. Made his way to New Japan Pro Wrestling on a whim and a prayer. And now junior heavyweight champion. And the rise has been so impressive to see out of Doki, especially over the past calendar year or two, with star-studded victories over men he had never defeated before, like El Desperado, like Yoshinobu Kanemaru, like Hiromu Takahashi, which really kicked off this whole...
These guys no strangers.
Yeah. It actually was a few years ago. IWGP World Heavyweight title on the line. Shingo Takagi, the reigning champion then, and what was a pandemic crowd as Takagi. Just like that. Zack Sabre Jr. so good at changing the trajectory of a match. Shingo Takagi said in a recent interview, Drilla, that he hopes to tap out Zack Sabre Jr. in the main event in Osaka. Wants to take it technical with the de facto best technical wrestler in the world.
Good luck with that, because honestly, as much as I don't really like Zack, I'm sending him to the outside and I'm putting a chair over his head, dude. I don't play them silly games.
Whoa.
And if Shingo wants to give that a crack, that might not be the best strategy. Shingo is explosive. Maybe the most explosive man on this roster, honestly. After myself and Clark Connors. Submission? Yeah, I think twice about that, Shingo. Zack ain't no fool when it comes to that. Arguably, again, if we're going to give him their due, I don't like him. He's not cool. But there's not a technical wrestler that can touch that.
Northern Lights here, and it's just two.
He's got traps set all over that ring. He could get you in any corner, center, outside. If Zack wants to tie you up, he's going to tie you up. So don't waste time doing that. Put a chair over his goddamn head, knock his lights out. Made in Japan, or something like that. That wasn't very technical. That was straight up nasty, dude.
I mean, there's a lot of people expecting that we're not going to see a pinfall in this main event match whatsoever. It's either going to be a knockout or a tap out.
I'd love to see a knockout, dude. That would be great. I'm like 3 highballs deep. I got a couple of nicotine pouches in. I would kill to see one of these idiots get their bell rung, dude.
Whoa, got the arm, and that left arm going to be the target here for Zack Sabre Jr. Needs to win.
That's it. Good camel clutch applied, nice and clean.
Nice and clean, and the wrist tape around the throat.
I didn't see that, bro.
Every single team needs to win and is also going to need a little bit of help depending on the tie-break situation. There has never been a more even final in Super Junior Tag League before. As here we go, Jude London taking it to the top. Jude the dude! All the way from the heights.
Got it right on that. Again, we're talking about shoulders, bro. He just got my boy right on that right shoulder. Don't let him make that tag, Bobby.
And Robbie trying to hold on to that ankle where he can. Both these men scratching and clawing as Jude London fingertips away and is going to have to create the distance. London got it. Here's the tag. It's Da Silva. The spark plug, 5'4" tall. Smallest member of this junior tag league by far.
Yeah, that boy moving, honestly.
Has speed on his side, that's for sure. Can't outpower Ishimori. Try and outskill him. Whoa! Thrust kick into the insecurity here for Da Silva. And spinning wheel got him right on the button. Cover here for Da Silva onto Robbie, and it's going to be 2 again.
There's something to getting struck in the head twice, Walker, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. You get a kick like that in the head, you flash, your ears ring a little bit. You ever play Call of Duty? You ever been flashbanged?
Yes.
And you ain't recovered from the first flashbang, and you get flashbanged again. You're in the lobby, bro. You're in the gulag from then, dude. You're dead. So fair play to Robbie pulling it back real quick, because I know his head's ringing right now.
On that handspring, and instead, here's a handspring from London into the German. Robbie's still barely on his feet.
Hey, Marty, man, get these guys, get one of these guys out the ring, dude.
Combination here, London. Full force through Rob.
Go on, Taji, get that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, the athleticism of Mac paying off here. Couldn't avoid that shot from Akira, though. Off the ropes, here we go. Ali. Ooh. And taking it all the way to the top here tonight. Akira wanted that leaning tower. And
man, that leaning tower sucks, bro. Wrestle Kingdom this year, I split my face open with that.
Yeah.
Bottom teeth straight through my lip.
Wait a minute. And a leaning tower shot from DK and Mac. Ninja.
What the hell was that?
Corkscrew moonsault connects. And it's broken up by Akira.
How many times did he just spin?
A couple too many.
I'm about to throw up one of these high balls. That's crazy. And low-key, Ninja Mac, not that small. He's pretty thick with it.
Yeah, you're right. A little on the shorter end, but definitely.
He's robust with it, man.
A good amount of power behind it. Oh, wait a minute. Ninja Mac taking this one to the top. Always want to prefer the death-defying shots. Well, it's TJP who's going to deliver death on a silver platter.
Bang.
Leading tower.
Oh, kind of went down on that shoulder, too. That didn't look fun.
Got him. No. No. Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for TJ and Akira. But a chance to close in on the deal right now. To secure a spot in the final.
Gets in there, he's got to get up twice.
Oh, wait a minute. Flashing back to Roppongi. Vice stays alongside Beretta.
You got to have a board lock on him now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And that's that target on the left shoulder. Look at the height on Kevin Knight.
How much you got left in that leg, though?
Spike DDT got him. Cover here for the Jet Setters. Could it be? No. Anxious anticipation to find out what's to come. Kevin Knight, I'm not sure how smart this is, Drilla. We know that Kevin Knight can barely put any pressure on that left knee, and now he's the legal man.
And Kushida really wants his homie to jump that high on a bad wheel. Kevin, if you got this, you a different gravy.
Oh, well. Throwing it off, assisted. Wanted into overdrive, and instead. And off, popped up. 3K, 3K. 3K takes down Kushida, and Roppongi Revice still hanging on by a thread. The opportunity at a three-way tie, and Block P lives on. As it's dropped the needle. Straight on down. The cover here, DNV in. 2.
He kept hold of that leg as well the whole time, dude. Yeah, I'm almost certain Yo knew that weren't going to be what's going to put him in the way. He gripped on that leg like an anaconda, bro.
Yeah, this is incredible. This is craftsmanship right here out of Yo.
And that is not... any knee bar hurts, but knee bar in that direction. Bending the leg exactly the opposite way it's meant to go.
Now that figure 4. Oh, Lord, here out of Yo and Kevin Knight. Oh, Namasugi knee off the apron for Romero.
Hey, it's on you, Kevin.
Romero's down, Kushida's down. It's down to these two men inside the ring. Intergalactic Jet Setters.